All right, quick question. How many cards do I have here? 1 or 2? You're gonna learn it. Let's go. Hello everyone out on the internet and also the future planets who watch the internet. I'm JJ, I do magic on YouTube and I teach people magic. What's up? So in today's video, I am going to be teaching you a cool utility move that you can do that I've done probably 5 years now, which is a really nice thing. It's like a little flourish in a way as well. It looks like this. You show the queen, and you go, okay, I want you to do me a favor. I want you to hold onto the queen, and of course you can change it, and it looks pretty amazing. All right, so this is how it's done. You're gonna be getting a break. You're gonna be doing a double lift, all right? It is actually gonna be holding 2 cards, all right? And if you don't know what double lift, learn it underneath this video. So you're gonna be going from here, where you've got a break underneath the card, all right, under 2 cards. Cool, very JJ, all right. Here, so you're going to be picking up you're going to be holding the deck in your left hand. If it's in your right, wondering I am probably the same thing. Yeah, it'd be the same thing. Okay, so if it's in your left hand, which typically you would have it in your left hand, you're going to be putting your thumb and your middle finger on, well, basically your middle finger is going to be going where your left thumb is, and then your thumb is going to be going where your pinky is, all right? So it's like this. Once again, like this. And it's going to be holding the card like that. You're going to be gripping them together. They're not going to be like, it doesn't matter how they're beveled or buckled, but they're going to be some certain way, all right? Usually if you're holding the cards, because you're doing stuff with the cards usually face down, they should be inclined to be more so, let's say, down, but it doesn't really matter, okay? So you're here, you're lifting it up, right? Then you're going to be using your forefinger, all right, to turn the card around. We're using your forefinger to turn the card, and it's going to be angling, as I say, on your fingertips, all right, which is very, very cool. So you're here, you're lifting up, using your forefinger to turn the card around, turn the card around, turn the card around, turn the card around. And then what's going to happen to give it momentum once you practice that, right? Actually, and I should say this as well. This is something I should have explained. Start with 1 card, right? Before you do this, go back. Don't even listen to me. Start with 1 card, right? By the way, if you notice, I've got a lot of beard action at the moment. It's not that I didn't shave for you this morning, all right? It doesn't wake up and I go, oh crap, I gotta go to film. No, it's Halloween coming up. And if this video comes out before Halloween, great. If it doesn't, well, I'll tell you the reason why, is I'm going to a certain character who's got a beard. So I'm trying to grow it as fast as I can. Then I'll add the extras on later. So, sorry, my apologies if I'm not as looking very JJ as I usually do, right? So I'm here, you're here, and you're spinning the card. Now, as you can see, without me even saying it, I'm using my ring finger to give it momentum. All right, I'm giving it momentum. Right, and this is what's going to happen too. Now, I lost a little bit of control and it's twisting off my hand. You don't want that to happen. You want to keep it quite deep in your ring finger and your thumb. So not right on the tips. Maybe it might work for you, but that doesn't work for me. I keep it quite lower in my fingers. Because what is going to eventually happen is the card is going to move, all right? Because you are moving it. But you're going to be controlling it so you can be doing this. And it will fall. So when you've got 2 cards, right, you're going to be doing this, right? Now, of course, you probably can't, I don't know, I haven't really done this for 1,000 times in a row, but I'm sort of angling it back on my finger a little bit. But after you do it, if you do it 4 or 5 times, you can do it pretty good and it stays in the same position. See? Forefinger pulls down, ring finger gives it momentum, and it is going in a clockwise position. I had to think anti-clockwise or clockwise, right? But also now there's grip up on the corners of the card, so this doesn't happen, all right? So then the second part of this is really cool. You're here, as you turn the card over, I'm in this position now, all right? I'm going to be using my forefinger to push the card down, and then I'm going to be snapping the card, it's going to push it, so it's this, and then it's going to snap, and then I'm going to grab it with my forefinger and my thumb. This is a knack. This is just practice, so you do this. I'm going to be holding it here, and I'm going to use my forefinger to release it. And I can't do it slow, but it looks like that. And it's going to get that kind of... So you can even practice this without doing the spin. You're here, like this. And what's going to happen is you want to do it, right? It's that. Okay, here. Snap. And your fingers hold the corner of the card. And why this works here, because you're here, you're spinning, you're turning over, and then it flicks, and then you're holding the corners. And as you can see, it's pretty tight. If I do it properly, let me do it properly, you'll notice that you don't see two cards. So, okay, you do my double, all right? That was a terrible double, all right? Do my double. Even that was not even great. Warm up. Maybe I'm nervous. Maybe I'm nervous talking to you. There you go. It's a little bit more relaxed, all right? You know why? Because I'm rushing. When you rush, these things happen. But it should be a very relaxed thing. It's going to show you how I train myself. It should be relaxed. I shouldn't be even thinking about it. I've done it 1,000 times, all right? Okay, there you go. So here, like that. So it's quite flush. Even if this happens, it shouldn't, but it should be quite like that. And then you bring it together, square up, you turn the card over, and then you change the card. So one more time, in normal speed for you. All right, let's do a different double lift. That's called a strike double lift. Turn over, like that, and then you go, and it changes. My friends, this is cool. Put the time into it, learn it, and then thank me later when you make a career out of doing that movement and go, I just want to thank a big inspiration, JJ. I'll be like, yo, that's it. See ya. You ask your spectator to think of a card. You give the deck to them and you ask them to place it between their hands. And then you ask your spectator to name the card, and they name it, and they go through the deck, and it's just not there. And then you bring out a packet of sealed chips. They take the chips, they open the chips, and inside they find their selected card. My friends, this is sealed. This trick is easy to do, it's visually amazing, it requires no sleight of hand, and you will blow anyone away with it. Welcome to Sealed.